The new year began with a fiery wrath in Los Angeles. January 2025 will be remembered for the devastating wildfires that swept across the region. These fires forced over 100,000 people from their homes. Tragically, at least 16 lives were lost. The fires consumed over 20,000 acres, leaving behind a trail of destruction. Over 1,000 structures were reduced to ashes. The scars of the firestorm serve as a stark reminder of the growing threat of wildfires. The economic impact of the fires is significant. The cost of rebuilding homes and businesses is estimated to be in the billions. The fires also caused widespread power outages. Over 122,000 customers were left in the dark. This added to the chaos and hardship faced by residents. The Los Angeles wildfires are a tragic reminder of the destructive power of nature. They also highlight the urgent need for action to address climate change and mitigate its devastating consequences. The fires serve as a wake-up call for policymakers, businesses, and individuals to prioritize climate action. The road to recovery will be long and arduous, but the resilience of the human spirit shines through. Communities are coming together to support each other. First responders are working tirelessly to contain the blazes and provide aid to those affected. Multiple fires erupted across Los Angeles County, each leaving its mark on the landscape. The largest and most destructive was the Palisades Fire. It scorched over 22,000 acres in the Pacific Palisades, an area known for its scenic beauty and celebrity homes. The Eaton Fire, east of Altadena, consumed 14,000 acres. It threatened communities nestled in the foothills of the San Gabriel Mountains. The Hearst Fire, Kenneth Fire, and Lydia Fire, while smaller in scale, added to the widespread devastation. Each fire had its own unique characteristics and posed significant challenges to firefighters. The containment of these fires became a top priority for firefighters. Containment levels varied depending on the fire's location, weather conditions, and available resources. The Palisades Fire, due to its size and intensity, proved the most challenging to contain. As of the latest reports, it was only 11% contained. The Eaton Fire reached 15% containment, while the Hearst Fire, Kenneth Fire, and Lydia Fire showed higher containment levels. The fight to control these fires was a testament to the bravery and dedication of firefighters who risked their lives to protect lives and property. Their efforts prevented even greater losses. The Los Angeles wildfires of January 2025 are not isolated incidents. They are part of a larger trend of increasing wildfire activity in California and across the western United States. Climate change is a primary driver of this trend. It is exacerbating the conditions that lead to more frequent, intense, and destructive wildfires. Rising global temperatures, fueled by the burning of fossil fuels, are leading to hotter and drier conditions. This creates ideal conditions for wildfires to ignite and spread rapidly. Vegetation dries out, becoming highly flammable fuel. The fire season, once confined to a few months in the summer and fall, is now extending year-round in many areas. Climate change is also altering weather patterns, leading to more extreme events such as prolonged droughts and intense heat waves. These events further exacerbate wildfire risk. The Los Angeles wildfires occurred during a period of severe drought in California. The dry conditions primed the landscape for the devastating fires that ensued. The link between climate change and wildfires is undeniable. As the planet continues to warm, we can expect to see even more frequent and intense wildfires in the future. This poses a significant threat to human lives, property, and ecosystems. While climate change sets the stage for wildfires, other factors contribute to their ignition and rapid spread. In the case of the Los Angeles wildfires, drought and the notorious Santa Ana winds played significant roles. California has been experiencing a prolonged drought, with the past 2 decades being the driest in the region in over a millennium. This chronic lack of rainfall creates tinderbox conditions, with vegetation becoming highly flammable. The dry brush and trees act as fuel, ready to ignite with the slightest spark. The Santa Ana winds, a meteorological phenomenon unique to Southern California, further exacerbate wildfire risk. These winds originate in the Great Basin and blow westward towards the Pacific Ocean. As they descend the mountains and pass over the Los Angeles basin, they compress and heat up, becoming hot, dry, and gusty. The Santa Ana winds can reach speeds of up to 100 miles per hour. They can quickly spread embers over long distances, igniting new fires and creating a domino effect. The combination of drought and Santa Ana winds created the perfect storm for the Los Angeles wildfires, turning what might have been manageable fires into raging infernos. While the underlying causes of the Los Angeles wildfires are clear climate change, drought, and Santa Ana winds, the immediate causes, the sparks that ignited the flames, are still under investigation. Determining the origin of a wildfire is a complex and challenging task. Investigators use a variety of methods, including witness interviews, physical evidence collection, and analysis of weather patterns. In the case of the Palisades fire, investigators believe human activity is the most likely cause. However, they have not ruled out other possibilities, such as malfunctioning equipment or even natural causes, such as lightning strikes. The Eaton fire is believed to have originated near high-voltage transmission lines. Investigators are looking into the possibility that wind caused the lines to contact each other, creating sparks that ignited the surrounding vegetation. Human activity, such as campfires or discarded cigarettes, is also being considered as a potential cause. The investigation into the causes of the Los Angeles wildfires is being conducted by a multi-agency task force. This task force includes representatives from the Los Angeles Fire Department, LAFD, the Los Angeles Police Department, LAPD, the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department, CAL FIRE, and the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms and Explosives, ATF. Each agency brings its own expertise and resources to the investigation. The LAFD is leading the effort, with support from other agencies. The task force is working tirelessly to gather evidence, interview witnesses, and analyze data to determine the origin of each fire. Wildfire investigations can take months or even years to complete. The Los Angeles wildfire investigations are still in their early stages. Investigators are cautioning the public against speculating about the causes of the fires. They are urging anyone with information about the fires to come forward. The Los Angeles wildfires exposed vulnerabilities in the city's infrastructure, particularly its water supply system. As firefighters battled the blazes, they encountered problems with water pressure and supply. In some areas, fire hydrants ran dry, hampering efforts to extinguish the flames. The Palisades fire in particular highlighted these challenges. The fire's rapid spread and intensity quickly depleted water reserves in the area. Water tanks in the Pacific Palisades were emptied and firefighters had to rely on water tankers trucked in from other areas. Governor Newsom ordered an investigation into the water supply issues that hindered firefighting efforts. The investigation will examine the capacity of the water system, the availability of backup supplies, and the coordination between different agencies responsible for water management. The Los Angeles wildfires serve as a stark reminder of the importance of investing in resilient infrastructure. As climate change increases the frequency and intensity of extreme weather events, it is crucial to ensure that critical infrastructure, such as water systems, can withstand these challenges.